What's going on, y'all?
Welcome back again with the same clothes.
That's right. We ain't changed. We dirty. Real life with two dads and two mics. We're back. Part two of the
Part two of this saga we have to run because someone's going on vacation.
I'm going on vacation and somebody had to decide to have their baby in the middle of when we should have been recording.
That's not my fault. I told you ahead of time.
So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do a two-parter because we got to get the people what they need because, like I said,
Because we're the people's champ.
that's right. People have been asking for it, so we're gonna make sure we get it to you. Did you see the breaking news about UFOs?
I wouldn't call it breaking news, but
They're finally admitting it.
they haven't admitted it yet because it's supposed to happen June 1st. They're supposed to
They're gonna release everything they know.
release everything they know about UFOs.
Right? They're here, guys. They're here.
They've been here. I mean, did you not see Men in Black? How do they just make some shit up like that?
That's a good point.
Like, a lot of these movies, I don't understand. Where do you just make it up?
Like,
This stuff just ain't made up.
I don't know. I got a pretty creative imagination.
Nah, that creative to talk about UFOs in that kind of manner. Like there is, I believe there are people that are called Men in Black.
You do?
Look it up.
Okay. All right. I don't know if I believe that. No. Because how would one get recruited to the Men in Black?
I don't know. I'm not part of them, so I guess I'm not good enough to get recruited.
If you're out there, I would like to be a part of the Men in Black.
Yeah, now they're gonna come knock on your door and say you need to delete this video. They don't want to be.
I ain't deleting shit. I tell you that right now.
They put one
knock
of them
on my door all they want. They gonna put the little light.
Yeah.
Bing.
Could happen.
I'm gonna have shades. It don't work because I got contacts on. Reflective contacts.
I mean, could be aliens here that look like people.
So, yes, the news is right. Some guy that worked in the government in the military says that there definitely are some ships that we don't know what it is. We don't know the technology. It's far years beyond ours, is what they say.
Yeah.
Years beyond. We couldn't. Pretty much, they could fuck us up if they wanted to. I'm kind of cool with that because I kind of expected it.
Yeah.
But the fact that they haven't already is, makes me feel good.
I think there's like
makes me feel good about that.
There's like a unwritten thing that they did with the government a long time ago, and now it's like coming towards like the end where that
y'all can't keep a secret anymore.
Yeah, y'all can't keep the secret too long because y'all haven't renewed y'all's like contract with us.
Oh, you might be starting a whole new conspiracy theory.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
I like it
because,
But why would they keep it hushed though? What would we have to gain, right?
I don't know. I mean, the government likes to have everything under their control. Because back like we talked about before, Egyptians drew things that you don't see.
Mm-hmm. The Mayans, all them.
Yeah, they drew different kind of pictures of people or things that nobody can explain, but they were there. I think when they shift to like a government of the United States,
yeah,
they knew about these people, things, and they like made an agreement to not disturb our Earth, and we don't disturb them.
But how would we disturb them? We can't. We ain't got the capability to do so.
You're right. You are right.
So one of the things I liked about what the interview.
Well, what if they like said, like the Men in Black, where you can live here, in human form as long as you don't disrupt anything here. I think that's what could have happened.
Okay. I mean,
and then now this thing,
I'm open-minded. I'm open to it.
This agreement is, it's coming. It's coming to an end.
So we're coming to the end of the contract, is what you're saying, and we're gonna have to renew.
Yeah.
But the thing is, right? So the guy said, the person interviewing the military man, he asked him, so why have they not made contact with us if they're here? And the answer that he gave me, the answer that he gave that man had me like, shit, he's right.
What did it say?
He said, when you go to the zoo, do you talk to the animals? So we're the zoo for the aliens. They coming down to watch us do the fucked up shit that we do.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I'm
not gonna lie. I'm kind of excited to see like what's gonna happen. Like,
dude, there's gonna
are
be
aliens gonna start like living with us? Are they gonna like be the people that help us do certain
maybe
things?
they are already living with you.
Are they gonna be bad aliens and good aliens? Or are enemies gonna team up with the aliens to wipe us out?
I'm going with the aliens, baby.
You going with them? You gonna be probed?
If I don't want to die, oh yeah, we're going aliens.
Yeah, ain't nobody here gonna beat them.
No, they got different kind of technology, of course.
Unmatched.
Yeah, where do you find these kind of things? So
it's crazy, man. This is a crazy time.
If you wanna roll with them, or not roll with them, I mean,
come with me if you want to live.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, right? I think I got a question for you. So since we're on the alien topic, I saw a TikTok the other day of people finding a mermaid, right?
I sent you that TikTok.
Yes, I actually saw it before you sent me that. So when you sent it to me, I was glad that you saw it too. The mermaid was hideous.
Yeah,
definitely wasn't an Ariel mermaid. Wasn't a mermaid that I've grown up to think like mermaids are hot. No, this mermaid.
I don't think mermaids are hot, dude.
Mermaid had a beer gut and an ugly face. It was disgusting looking. But would you rather meet an alien or a mermaid?
Alien.
Alien?
Because I feel like they can talk English.
You think an alien can talk? You think an alien can talk English better than a mermaid can talk English?
Because they're so smart, they know how to talk in your language. Like, maybe they know all these languages. And mermaids, they're underwater. Who are they talking to?
That's a good point. What if they're like in some of those movies, those mermaids come up and they get on land? Right? They get on land and they get their legs and then boom. There's actually a Disney movie coming out about it, I think. Where the boys going
I mean what was it? 13 or something, that one from
on the Disney movie, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I agree. I'm on the same page with you. I would rather meet an alien because I feel like the alien has so much more knowledge about not just Earth. It would have more knowledge about the entire universe. A mermaid can only tell me about the sea. Can't tell me about nothing else.
Yeah.
Unless there's an outer space in the sea.
Maybe that's where they park some of their ships.
Could be. I feel like, I definitely feel like an alien would be cooler to come across because of the fact that I want to see a UFO. What does it look like inside of a UFO?
Sorry guys, my man's hungry.
Real life, like we said, real life.
Man's hungry. You gotta heat up this bottle.
That's a 6-pound cry right there, yo.
It's perfectly good lungs.
Strong.
Very strong lungs.
I think he might be a singer.
Oh, I didn't tell you. So Cameron went to the store. Sorry, jumping off topic, but before the baby was born, this lady came up to Kimberly and said, "Can I pray for you?" Or can I pray? Yeah, for you. And she said, "Okay." And she said, "This world, or leaders are being born." That's what she said to Kimberly.
So you just had the first Mexican Salvadoran president?
I mean, I don't know what exactly.
I mean, how crazy would that be? One of your kids be the president.
I'd be rich. Not really rich, but I'd be popular.
I don't think the presidents are rich.
I don't think they make money.
No, they don't make very much. But I mean, that would be pretty badass.
But that's what that lady said. Leaders are being right. That's what they said.
The woman that prayed for you, she said leaders are being born.
Yeah, she's like, the spirit has come over me. She's like, I just need to tell you that leaders are being born. She's like, everything's gonna be okay.
She prayed. So she prayed over you. Did you feel good when she prayed over you?
Yeah.
You felt very settled.
Yeah. I mean,
At
I'm
peace.
a believer, so I was like, yeah, sure, pray for me.
Yeah.
So that lady must have been a prophecy because we know you're not.
I was a couple days off, but I told you it wasn't gonna happen Tuesday. After I was like, no, change of plans. It's not gonna
Yeah,
happen
you
Tuesday.
told me after Tuesday was already over.
No, I told you like Monday or something.
No, you didn't. Or
I picked
something.
the day.
You
I picked
didn't
the day.
learn how to say something.
I woke
Something.
up- something. I picked the day, and I was wrong. I mean, the doctors are wrong all the time. All right, whatever.
All right. Well, let's get back on topic.
Okay, all right.
So, what about? Do you think the city of Atlantis was real with all the mermaids?
I think if there's mermaids, yeah, it would have to be, right?
That's not the fire alarm, guys. It's a bottle warmer.
It would have to be, wouldn't it? I mean, if you've got, so if you have mermaids alive, surely they're not just living on their own, right? They can't just be living on their own.
He,
Yeah, listen, my man is hungry.
yeah, he don't play about his food.
My man is hungry. Oh, you hear that? Quiet. He knows the bottle's getting close. I wonder if baby's like, it's kind of like when you gotta go take a shit, and the closer you get to the restroom,
Ooh, the butthole senses it.
yeah, it's like your booty just knows, like, oh, I'm here. And sometimes your body don't get the message, like, hey, my pants are pulled down, I'm sitting. Sometimes it's like, I'm close enough. Boom.
That's happened to you. So you pull pants down, you shit on the actual toilet.
No, if it's in my house, I'll sit down. But if I'm in a public, I gotta lay my toilet paper bridge.
Yeah. Are you hovering?
I've hovered like twice. It's not fun.
It's weak legs, dude.
Yeah, man. It listen, it burns you up.
Starts shaking.
Yeah. I don't want to sweat while I'm taking the shit.
No, dude, that's not fun. That is not enjoyable shit.
No.
But when you come out of that hot place, that makes you feel like it's like 70 degrees.
The problem is though, when you do that, like you're sweating, so your ass gets sweaty too.
Oh yeah.
And then you don't feel like you really cleaned yourself.
Yeah, it's hard to wipe.
You don't feel like cleaning yourself. Hey, since we're on the topic of shitting, I just wanted to make a public service announcement. Do not eat baked chips or fat-free Pringles. That is probably what caused Tito's.
I didn't eat that, dude.
Short.
And listen,
Anal leakage. So pause. The baked chips and fat-free chips, they have this ingredient, alestra, that is known for causing anal seepage. Anal seepage.
I want to know who told you this?
Coworker.
Your
Taylor.
coworker's sick.
Coworker Taylor told me. Because in his experience, his friend did it. Or his coworker.
I think he did it, and he was into it.
You think Taylor sharded himself?
Maybe.
I
mean,
asked him.
That's
"Did
kind
you
of
shard
weird.
yourself?"
Like,
no, he said that his friend was always getting or his friend sharded himself, and he was like, "Man, why are you always having these issues?" And then he looked at the chips, and he was eating baked chips every day. He looked at the back of it, said this product contains alestra, which could cause anal seepage.
we're at my house, and I have Pringles and baked chips, and I debunked them because that shit don't say nothing anywhere.
It's not all baked chips, I guess, but I'm just saying, could be the reason for your shard.
I don't think so, dude. I think
Could
I
be.
just got loose. I had a loose asshole that day.
Oh man, that day you can just tighten it up
It's Kegels.
for your butt.
Yeah. You know you can.
I don't know because I don't do that.
You've never clenched your butthole before?
Yeah, I don't think that's the same thing as
Doing it right now,
Kegel.
baby. Doing it right now.
So you're telling me you're doing Kegels on our podcast? That's disgusting. He's sitting here flexing his sphincter flexed up, nasty ass boy. Back to Atlantis. So yes, I think if mermaids, we're all over the place.
Yeah.
So yes, I think that if mermaids exist, right, they wouldn't be off on their own. They're not gonna be lone warriors. Like they're gonna be together like people, like civilized people.
I don't know, dude, because you don't find mermaids in a group. You always see pictures.
You found mermaids?
It's always, hold on. Every time somebody sees a fucking mermaid or a UFO, it's always some shitty pixels. There's never like a clear video.
Have you ever thought that maybe it's because of that advanced technology?
But June 1st, these things are supposed to be clear with using the technology we use now. Don't know how they're going to do it.
But what if they have a blocker?
What the fuck is that?
Like something that they can push to say nobody can take a clear picture of us.
I don't think so, dude.
We have IEDs that can shut down all electronics.
Yeah, that's true.
So what if they have something similar?
I don't know, dude, but it's just terrible. Like, what are these people using? Flip phones still? What pixels you got?
But that's what I'm saying. They might be having the iPhone 12 with perfect pictures, and they just ain't able to take the picture because of the fact that it's got their blocker that they're using.
I don't know, dude. But they're supposed to put out pictures with the quality that we use now, June 1st.
We will
so
see.
We'll see.
Oh, I'm anxious. I'm ready for this. I am so ready to see this. I think that it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be as groundbreaking as we would like for it to be.
I think. What are you talking about? It's gonna be very groundbreaking.
I don't think it's gonna be the pictures that you're hoping for, right?
I mean,
think you're
yeah, that's
picturing
true.
like seeing the guy in the window. That would be badass if we saw a little alien in the window, in the windshield.
I mean, who
his
knows,
UFO.
dude? People probably taking pictures of aliens for fucking years. I know there's a whole bunch, 100% that there is. Not just little spaceships or anything like that, but legit.
If aliens were real, what would be the first question that you asked them?
I don't know, dude.
You don't know?
What would you ask them?
I'll tell you right now. I would ask them, were dinosaurs real or not?
Oh, God. Don't start that again. Please don't start that
Because
again.
apparently I ruffled up some feathers with people disagreeing with me on whether dinosaurs are real or not.
Please don't start that again.
I'm just saying.
I get it, dude. I get it.
I'm just saying.
I'm not about to have this argument with you again. That's not happening.
I'm sorry.
You can fight with your Facebook best friend.
My buddy.
Yeah.
My buddy Matt. Shout out to Matt. He keeps me entertained on Facebook whenever I post something.
That dude, I'm not even getting on top of it. He don't deserve my words. That's a weird dude.
He be going off. That's funny though. But yeah, apparently I ruffle some feathers because I don't believe. But science shows
Do you
that there are.
believe in love after love?
I don't know the rest of. That's about the only words I know.
Cher,
to that song.
baby.
It's about the only words I know. To that
Cher
song.
was hot.
She's still fine right now. She could probably get it. I'm not gonna lie. Ain't she like 80 or something?
Hey, do you see the Friends reunions coming out next week or this coming week?
I'm about to make some more people mad. I never watched Friends. I think it's a sucky show.
Not a sucky show.
I don't think it's funny.
Not a sucky show at all. It's not a comedy, dude. It's a show. You put it in there in your mind that this show has to be a comedy for me to like it.
That's not true. I like a lot of shows that aren't comedies.
Like
Mr. Kim's Convenience.
what the fuck is that?
Boom. Atypical.
Atypical's good. I liked it.
Atypical is a very good show. All American.
Never watched it.
Good show. Walking Dead isn't a comedy. Grey's Anatomy isn't
And
a
Walking
comedy.
Dead was
Game of
stupid.
Thrones.
I did not want to see fake ass blood.
So you don't think zombies are real?
No.
I mean, obviously they're not real yet. There could be a time where they do become real.
Well, we're not in that time.
Not yet. I don't want to see that time come because I would be terrified. But I
mean-
wouldn't.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, there has to be things that people have seen to make these movies up.
I mean, I don't know.
Because I Am Legend was kind of specific.
No, because Walking Dead.
Walking Dead is
There's
stupid.
clearly never been. Pause. It wasn't stupid in the beginning. It got stupid towards the end. But you can't say that because we know that there's no zombies, right? We know that they don't exist. So Somebody clearly has
Yeah,
the
I mean, if you're
imagination
eating
to create
those fucking Tide Pods, maybe you'll be, or those bath salts.
it. The bath salt thing. That was crazy. When people was doing the bath salt thing, yeah, I don't understand that. That had to taste disgusting.
Or people drinking, was it bleach?
They
Remember?
were drinking bleach.
Yeah, you can't get COVID if you drink bleach.
Oh man, that's another level of stupid. Another level of stupid right there.
Yeah, I mean,
What kind of challenges did we do when we were kids? The cinnamon challenge.
I never did that.
You never did it?
No, it wasn't cinnamon, was it?
Yeah, it was cinnamon. It was a cinnamon challenge. You put a
No.
spoonful of cinnamon in your mouth.
I don't think it was cinnamon.
It was cinnamon.
Wasn't cinnamon.
Kimberly,
Yeah, it was cinnamon.
it was cinnamon. Thank you. The cinnamon challenge, right? That was a thing. See, cinnamon
What
challenge.
else?
We used to do the eraser where you burn it on your hand, right? You erase real fast.
What kind of
Kimberly
stuff are you
remembers
doing?
that.
I remember Indian
The
burns.
Indian burn?
The Indian burn. I remember that. The one where you pour some salt and then you put ice on it. You remember that one?
I never did it.
Yeah, if you pour the salt and leave the ice on it, it like burns your skin. There was that one. What else did we have? I snorted Kool-Aid one time on a dare.
But you think that's cool? You think that made you cool?
Look, people snort far worse things than Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I mean, when you start getting older, do you realize people put things up their nose like a lot?
I'll be honest, I didn't know how many of y'all did that.
Like,
I kind of felt like
it's normal.
Have I really been that much of a loser?
Like, yeah, man, once you hit this age, it's free game. Just do it.
I was so shocked at how many people I know hit bumps of good old white.
Good old white stallion, baby.
Yeah,
Go skiing sometimes, huh?
I was shocked. I was shocked at how many people do that.
Snorting a white dragon.
And then once you kind of, it seems like, honestly, it's kind of like I feel like that is kind of like when you buy a car, then you start seeing that car everywhere. Because once I found out certain people that do it, then I started seeing all these people that do it.
I mean, dude, I know that's a very expensive drug, also.
Yeah, that's not gonna be cheap. Like
It ain't
like
cheap.
Weed. Weed's cheap.
I mean, we starting to be
Depending
very
on-
recreational.
Depending on how much you're using it, right?
Yeah.
But the powder, that can't be cheap. I've seen the dudes at Callisto's go buy it in the bathroom, and it ain't cheap.
No.
One dude came up to me at Callisto's. I remember he asked me, he was like, "You got a dub?" I was like,
A dub of what?
What is a dub? Bro? Like, what do you need? And he was like, a dub. I said, I don't mean to sound lame, but I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, bro. I can't help you.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, we've never been the type to really dabble in those drugs.
Yeah. Try to stay drug free as much as possible.
It's just weird.
Oh man, I think one of the reasons I never did or tried powder would be because I didn't want to be known as the fat guy whose heart exploded because
I mean, apparently it helps you lose weight. I don't know how. I mean, I guess
I know
because
a
your
bunch
heart.
of heavy guys that do it,
Yeah,
and these dudes ain't. And when I say heavy, I mean they make me look tiny.
yeah. I mean, I don't get it, but
But I couldn't
do it.
How would my people remember me, right? How would they remember me if,
childish.
how did he pass? No, come on, bro. Seriously.
sorry.
They wouldn't
mean-
remember me as childish.
Ah,
But,
sure.
I mean, hey, well, how did he pass? That's the first thing people ask, right? What happened? How did he pass? Well, he tried something he had no business trying. He knows he was overweight. Now
Yeah,
his heart exploded. It couldn't handle it.
yeah. I mean, you're right.
That would be
I get that.
horrible. Like, how
Like
would my family-
Ralphie May. Remember Ralphie May, the comedian?
Yeah.
He
He
died.
died?
Yeah, he died.
What?
He died like 4 years ago.
I did not know from that.
I think so. Yeah.
That's
He was a
crazy.
big.
He was a big dude, but I know he had lost weight.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think he had lost weight. I used to like Ralphie, man. He was funny.
Ralphie May was
He
funny.
used to be the only white dude on BET's
Yeah.
comedy thing.
Yeah.
Back when BET was on Channel 46.
No, he's not that old, buddy. He is not that old.
Bro, yes he was.
No, he's not.
Pretty sure.
No.
Pretty sure. Somebody let us know. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I can't. I'm not comfortable trying those type of things. Call me scared or what, but I'm scared of that stuff.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I couldn't. No way I'm putting anything in my nose. Unless it's my finger.
I agree. That's about as much as I'm putting up there.
It's just,
Would you wax your nose hairs?
Yeah.
I've seen they put the wax in there.
I do it.
You did it?
I do it.
I think that's what we should do.
Not both of those guys.
50
Kim has wax in there to do it.
So we wax our nose on
Yeah,
here?
both of us.
We can have
not
Cindy
just
and
me,
Kimberly
buddy.
do it.
That would probably be screaming.
If we get, what do you say, 5 comments saying that that's what y'all want us to do?
Oh, okay. Nah, let's go 10 comments, dude. 5 comments, because you always know there's a couple people are always going to comment.
True. No, I mean they have to specifically
Oh, yeah,
say
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what they want
Let's
for the
do 10
50
people.
subs.
Let's do 10 people.
So 10 separate people, y'all. 10 separate people have to 10 separate people have to request that for the 50 subs that's what y'all want, right? If that's what y'all want, I will agree to letting Cindy wax my nose on camera, and Kimberly can wax yours at the same time, and we'll get the audio, video. It'll be on live
yeah,
episode.
if you want some ASMR on it, I mean, if you're into that creepy stuff.
It'll just rip right on out. What if they try to rip it and the stick comes out, but
That's
the wax
scary,
don't?
dude.
I saw a TikTok of that.
But they're using like Q-tips.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's not a good idea. I don't,
It's
because
pretty
Q-tips
stupid.
barely even.
It's pretty stupid.
Yeah, when I stick Q-tips in my ear, you start twisting, and then
I
twist
mean,
too much and you pull out, then it cottons
If
already
you
kinda
read the Q-tips,
You're not supposed to
you're
put
not
'em in there.
supposed to put them in there.
then why would they? I don't agree with that. Q-tipping, one of the best feelings ever.
Yeah, but you're just pushing the earwax more into your.
I don't
ear.
have earwax.
Okay.
We can get one of those little camera things that you can plug up to your phone, do my ear, and show the people. I don't have earwax.
I would love to do that.
I'm not joking. I don't have earwax.
That's a lie.
I really don't.
How do you know that?
So we have this little thing where you can, like, it's got the little, like the doctor tool. You can scope in there and scrape it out. And so we do that to the girls, my mom. And so I told her, I was like, check my ears. And Cindy was right there. Cindy can vouch. I said, check my ears. Nothing was in there. I don't have earwax. I don't know. Blessed. What can I
Well,
say?
them big ass ears, and you still can't hear.
Yeah, they are pretty big. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. I don't have earwax like that. But it's still a good feeling. There's also these other TikToks that I saw where like they put this machine in the ear.
Yeah, it's
and
like
it shoots
water.
the water.
Yeah.
That would feel.
That
I
would feel
want
good,
that done.
honestly.
But it would probably only feel really good if you got those rocks in there like that.
Yeah, I saw those videos. Like, good God,
Big
that's a
ass rocks out of
stone.
there. Yeah, like you have to come out of that feeling like you can
But
hear a
how-
whole new,
Yeah.
whole new life.
Like, how deep is your ear canal? Because
I don't know.
that was I saw that's like a lot.
I don't know, man, but I would like to have that done to mine. So yeah, let's do that.
Sounds
Let's
kinda
do
kinky.
that. So 10 comments requesting that we wax our nose hairs on camera, and we'll do it. I'm about
yeah.
that life.
Oh wow, dude, about nutting up or shut up, huh?
I'm about that life. Yeah, I'm about that life.
I like it.
About that
Yeah,
action, boss.
About time you start doing something.
Hey, it is what it is.
Hmm.
I'm ready for it. I don't know if there's can anything bad happen from waxing our nose?
I don't think so. I mean, I know the hair in your nose is to keep
Protect
like
from
germs,
allergies and stuff flying up
stuff
there.
going- Yeah. But I mean, that's about it. I think what if your nose hair is like, you know how you like shave something comes out kind of like your face comes out
Mm-hmm.
like prickly?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Like, how would that feel?
We might not want to do that. Hopefully we don't get to 10 comments.
Oh, now you're already backing out? What a puss.
I don't want my nose to hurt for a long time. Like, I don't want, like, what if I break out in my nose?
Ooh, I mean, you are the guy that always gets ingrowns.
Dude, like, I get random, like, ingrown, inside out pimples in my nose sometimes. Like, up in the corner and stuff. That shit hurts.
You're the only one who does. I don't have any problem like that, so.
I'm still down. I would do it.
Thank you, dude. Don't back out, because that's very puss of you.
I would do it. I'd do it.
There's many things I would do.
I'm an
There's not
OG,
many I
man.
wouldn't do.
Ain't no bitch in my blood. I got it.
I beg a differ on that.
You had to prove me wrong then.
You're a bitch.
No bitch in my blood, sir. At all.
Soft. You're a little soft.
Not at all.
You wouldn't eat broccoli on your plate. Like if somebody,
Ain't got nothing to do with being soft.
you just kind of soft. Like you're
Because I don't like broccoli?
like a little puss or just.
Because I don't like broccoli.
No, I'm not gonna put that in my tummy.
First of all, no grown man says tummy.
Yeah, well, that's what you sound like when you say.
Because I don't eat broccoli. That's the stupidest thing you've ever said. You sounded stupid.
Bring this up because I saw this on the news also. Texas is close to passing this bill where you don't need a license to carry. So any citizen
Anybody can go buy a gun.
can get a gun,
Okay.
as long as you're not a felon,
Right.
and get a gun and carry anywhere, open carry.
I think open carry is a stupid idea. If you open carry, I don't understand why. I feel like you're painting more of a target on your back. Like if I'm a bad guy and I'm about to rob a store, if I see a guy who's open carrying, I'm probably going to shoot him first so I don't have to worry about him shooting me.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that you don't have to go to a class to know how to handle
Yeah, I
a
think
gun
that's pretty
safely. You can just get a gun and do whatever.
I think that's pretty stupid. I think that there needs to be more gun safety. Period. Right? Like I feel like it's too easy to get a gun, and I'm somebody who supports guns. I'm pro gun. Like I like guns. I have guns. I don't have anything against guns. I think that, but I do think that getting guns is way too easy. I feel like we should like do maybe some psych evaluations on people that are getting guns.
But that's not gonna happen in Texas, especially if because this bill already passed the Senate and already passed, I think, the House. So it's close to getting signed.
Well,
And that's. I mean, not gonna lie, it's kind of scary because a lot of people do not know how to handle a gun.
no. So, I don't think that's a good idea. I think that wasn't thought through.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't agree with that one at all. Somebody tripped out on that one.
yeah, and I don't know. I mean, it just makes you really think about what's really going on and this women's rights thing where if you're 6 weeks pregnant or more.
Oh yeah, so what happened? Because honestly, I don't pay attention to the news. I don't watch the news. I don't do any of that. So I didn't even know.
You're uncultured.
Yeah, I don't.
It was
I don't
on
watch all
fucking.
that.
It was on Twitter and stuff.
I don't. When it's political, I really don't even pay. I kind
It's
of
not
keep
really
scrolling.
political.
That's actually all political.
I mean,
All it
they're
is. So what did they?
those are
So what
bills
happened? What happened?
being signed.
So something was signed that what?
If you're 6 weeks or more,
You cannot have
you
an
cannot
abortion.
have no.
Oh,
But a lot of women don't know if they're pregnant at 6 weeks.
yeah, 6 weeks. Okay, so here's my thing, right? And I know I'll probably ruffle some more feathers, but I really don't give a damn because my opinion is my opinion. If you would like to change that, then convince me otherwise. I don't think you should be able to tell a woman what to do with her body.
Yeah.
I think that that's wrong, right? Because I don't think you should tell anybody what to do with their body, period. However, I also don't agree that there are women who pretty much treat abortions like, a punch card where you get 6 of them, you get the seventh one free. I don't feel like that's right either. Mm-hmm. I feel like after you've had so many abortions, at some point, you should have to have your tubes tied or something.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's right. And if you don't agree with me, I'm sorry, but I also don't think that that's fair to, an unborn child. And you can say, well, the baby's not born yet, it don't have a conscience or this and this and that. I don't know about that because people who have children who are stillborn, children come out knowing your voice. Avea came out knowing my voice, looking for my voice.
Yeah, and
So they're conscious in there after a certain point, right? Obviously, after a certain point. So I think my thing is more along like with those late term type things, and I just don't feel like you should be able to do it. Like I said, if you're doing like a punch card, you getting fucking, you got 6, here's the 7
yeah,
free.
and
That's wrong.
at that point you do.
And I know
Like,
people
you-
like that, and I'm only saying that because I know people like that.
Yeah, because you got to know
You're not
how
being
to
responsible.
how to be responsible, how to protect yourself from that not
Yeah,
happening.
yeah, and so right, so either you're choosing not to use a condom, either you're choosing not to get on birth control, which, and I get birth control is a very dangerous thing. It messes with the chemicals in your body, balances, and all of that stuff. So hey, that is, like I said, your body, your choice.
Yeah.
But I do think that there's a little room to where, because I think that there are certain circumstances where a woman should definitely, it should be without question that she should be able to get one, like cases of, you know,
Like a disability kind of thing where they don't have the right resources to take care of that kind of child or something like that, or
no,
what do you
no,
get
no,
now?
not that. I mean, like cases where men take advantage of women,
yeah, rape victims.
rape victims. I don't feel like that. I feel like that shouldn't even be questioned.
Yeah,
I guess what goes without saying, like, why would you even think about that? You
Yeah.
know, if if they want to continue that pregnancy, then more power to
I mean,
them.
because yeah, more power to them, because I mean that is their choice. But
Mm-hmm.
to the people that can't, I mean, a lot of the times that baby's born like the person that did this to you, or looks like them.
Well, I mean, that's a constant reminder. So that,
Yeah,
that would
constant
have to be
reminder.
hard for a woman
So
to
yeah,
deal with that.
it's hard.
That would have to be hard. I
So-
couldn't imagine.
You can't. I mean, people are like making these bills
Saying when you can and can't. Six
saying
weeks
what you
really
can and
isn't
can't
that long.
do. It's not. No, you know maybe by
And
the
I-
fourth
so,
week,
So when I get that there's
because some
Plan
girls
Bs and
might
these other
some
things
girls
you can
might
take,
some girls might hit their period and then like
still have it or still be pregnant.
yeah, but if you have sex like say after the day after your period's done, their period don't come again for another month.
Yeah, so they ain't got no way of knowing.
They
That's
really
6
don't
weeks
know,
away,
and
yeah.
some girls will wait, say okay maybe it'll come the next week.
Yeah,
Or I'll give it
yeah,
another
we've
week.
done that with Cindy. Like, Cindy sometimes don't come.
Yeah, it's hard for somebody to tell you, no, you can't abort this baby at 6 weeks when you don't really truly know if
See,
you
and I-
are or aren't.
But I think that's why they're trying to like do it. I don't know, because that's such a touchy subject, right? Because people don't know when is the right time to say, okay, it's cut off.
Yeah, there's not. I mean, it's hard if you're going like a really late and
You remember that movie Juno? Your baby has fingernails.
Yeah,
You know, at that point,
yeah. But it's at the conscience of the woman. So whatever they want to do, that's what they're gonna have to live with.
And that's why, like, I think that you pass a bill like that, I think you're wrong.
Yeah, it's just-
I think
it-
that was the wrong move. You can't tell somebody what to do.
It's just too much of
Control.
government trying to control everybody, trying to tell them what you can and can't do, what kids can learn and can't learn, what we can and can't talk about. So, I mean, it's starting to get to that place where you don't really have a freedom of speech.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear you on that. I 100% hear you on that. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy about that. I didn't know. I mean, I kind of saw people talking about it, but I didn't know that something was passed. Honestly, because like I said, I don't pay that much attention to what's going on. That's wild. That is really
I
wild.
mean, it makes you think, like, this is the
Okay.
type of...
I got something for you though. So, what about, right? So the abortion thing with mothers. What about if? Because I want to hear your thoughts on this. What about in the situations where, let's say, boyfriend girlfriend get together. She finds out she's pregnant. She tells him. He says, "Okay, like, hey, I'm all for it. Let's have the baby." and she's like, no, I don't want the baby.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the fact that she can go and say, no, I don't want the baby, and he has no rights to that?
I mean, I get what you're saying because, the man's planting the seed. But you also have that. You have to have that agreement where yes, me and you are gonna have this baby. Not, yeah, I want one, but the girl don't want it.
So you're saying she should be able to terminate?
It's
My body, my choice.
It's
right?
my body, my choice.
But hold
and
on, though. But hold on, though. That's a part of him. That's a part of him inside of her.
You're right. I mean, I understand what you're saying.
So how's that fair?
But
for the
it's
father?
growing in her.
But how's that?
So
fair
you
for
don't
the
know how
father?
to affect. You don't know how to affect her body. How if she'll get sick or she'll have to get like blood transfusions and stuff like that.
But how is that fair for the father? Let's say it's me, right? Let's say it's me. I have a one night stand with somebody, right? Some girl, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not in my relationship at this point.
Well, I mean,
this is hypothetical, completely hypothetical, right?
If you're having a one night stand and you get this girl pregnant, I'd side with the girl because she don't know you. She don't know how you live. She don't know how you good of a father you are or could be.
But
she don't know nothing about you.
But regardless, though, that's my child.
But-
That's my seed.
But like I said, it's growing in her stomach. You don't know how to affect their body. A lot of people, some women, especially in African American women, it's harder to stay healthy during a pregnancy.
Who told you that?
It is
Who told you?
because they have I don't know what. I mean, I can't really get into it because I don't know much about it, but it is true that it's harder to
Okay.
stay healthy.
But so here's my thing, right? When a woman has a baby and the man says he don't want it, I don't understand how that's fair because now at that point she could put him on child support.
Yeah.
He's got to pay the rest of.
Or
and
he
then
could-
he's a
or-
deadbeat. No, and then he's also considered a deadbeat.
Or he could say,
He's
okay,
not a
well,
right.
I don't want this child, so let me just sign my rights over because.
And then he's considered what? Everybody frowns at him.
Yeah.
You signed your rights, but you and then the mother's gonna tell him things like your dad don't care
Or
about you. Then people look bad.
it's the way it's nothing that has to do with the baby. Nothing. It's the way the mom and the dad, how they leave things. So if they're already in a rocky relationship and this dad says, I don't want this child, but the lady says, yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
Mm-hmm.
You already know it's going downhill and you're gonna have problems
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But if you're in a fucking one night stand and the other one says, yeah, I want it, and the other one don't want it, and y'all just leave hands washed and y'all go y'all separate
Nobody knows
ways.
who the daddy is at that point. That's different. I'm talking about the situation where it's not different. I'm talking about the situation where, like I said, somebody I know, boom, that happened. Now, this was my chance to have a child. Boom, she's pregnant. Oh man, yes, but now she gets to say that I don't get to have my child, even though she was 50-50 with me doing it.
Yeah.
I think that as a man, if I say that, then at that point I also have to assume responsibility for doctor bills, for
Yeah.
all those things. I think that that's my fault. I have to make sure she's getting vitamins and all those kind of things, right? I would have to supply those for her. But I feel like the father should have a say. Like I don't feel like that's fair.
You got to look at the type of environment you're trying to bring a baby in also. If you're, that guy wants a baby.
You can't say that though, because single parents raise babies just fine.
Yeah, I'm not saying they don't, but I'm saying if before his baby's even born and you're already butting heads.
But the mother wouldn't be in the picture. It would be the same thing as when the father says, "I don't want it. I sign my rights away."
But it just okay. If the guy wanted it and the girl didn't want it,
yes,
then it just depends on will this lady have my child? Just give him to me, sign her rights over, and be done with it.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean, but it's not like they have to have an agreement. It ain't nothing we can do or you can do. It's just
that's
everybody has to have
exactly
an
my
agreement.
point. That's exactly my point. Is there's nothing that a man can do because my body, my choice. I feel like that sucks. I feel like that completely screws some men. Because what if that man wanted to have that baby and the girl don't?
I mean, there's people. What is it called? The people that will have a
Talking about
baby.
surrogate. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you do a surrogate, that's planned. This is unplanned. Boom. We met. We're cool people. We're having a good time. We're friends. Boom. We end up having sex. I don't want you to abort my child. Right? I don't want you to abort my child. That's my child. Just as much as it is her child. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's a very fine line because I feel like I do support women in saying like, hey, no, this is their body, this is their choice. But at the same time, I feel like the father has rights on that. I feel like the father should have rights on that.
Yeah, I mean,
because why shouldn't
I
he?
agree with you, but it's always going to be agree to disagree. It's just if you're going to have abortion and then you go up there, there's some things that might have to be changed with the abortion process where you and the father have to sign or something like that to say, yes, we both agree to that.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. So like that right there, right? I feel like that should play a part. I feel like the father should have to sign on that too. Like I feel like she shouldn't be able to do it. But that's the problem, right? Because I can argue devil's advocate. I can go back and forth. So like let's say they put that law into place where the dad has to also sign in order to get the abortion done. Well, I know some guys who are going to be pieces of shit and say, I'm not going to sign it just to be petty. And I'm not going to take care of that baby.
So
that's what makes it tough.
Yeah, it's tough because you're stuck in a situation either way.
I just wonder how many times that's happened to a guy where he's wanted the baby, she didn't want the baby, and his opinion doesn't matter. Like, that sucks. That sucks so bad for those dudes.
I mean, some guys are... I mean, there are good people out there, but there's a lot of shitty ones too. So, but you got to see that person before you really get deep into it. You got to see the shit side of that person before you really get deep into what you're doing.
Yeah, but that's not the case. Most of the time, people are just hooking up. You know.
Yeah, I mean, okay, then fucking learn how to use condoms with birth control.
Shit happens. You can't control if a woman's on birth control. If there was a man birth control, would you take it?
Yeah.
You would take it?
I mean, if I was single, yes. I mean, you gotta...
You don't have to be single.
Why would I take it now?
You said if y'all were done with kids, it would prevent Kimberly from having to have her tubes tied or anything like that.
Oh, that's true. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
Or would you just get the snip vasectomy?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how either one would affect you. So I mean, I'd have to.
So vasectomy don't affect you. No, you go in, they snip something, and then you're good. I think you're almost back to normal like the next day or day after.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I'd have to look into it. I can't say, well, I'm gonna do this or this. I've never looked into either of those.
Because I feel like it would be better. I feel like it would be safer for a man to get a vasectomy than for a woman to tie her tubes.
Yeah, there should be male birth control for sure. From what I think.
I can't believe we ain't got it already.
Yeah, there should be, but there's always, the man is higher than the woman needs to do this instead of the man.
I know for a fact dudes would be taking birth control way more than women would.
Some people...
Man, ain't nobody trying to get nobody pregnant.
Some people just think, oh yeah, I'll pull out, baby. Yeah, it's all good. It's just... But then you end up getting hit with that child support. It's a whole different story. Yeah, I get that. People don't think like you... No, I ain't got to support this kid.
Back in my days... If I was still single and back in my younger days and stuff, and you told me that, hey, you take this pill, boom, you ain't got to get nobody pregnant. 100% taking it.
Yeah.
100% taking it.
Also, I mean, a lot of people don't get that talk of the birds and the bees. A lot of people don't know how to use things properly or what to do when this happens.
Yeah, no, because I didn't have that talk with my parents. Did you?
No.
It just kind of happened.
I
realized I was doing it when I was doing it.
Yeah, that, and you just learn from your friends.
Yeah, that's really who teaches you. You learn from your fast-ass friends who were the hoes.
I mean, I wouldn't say hoes. I mean, there's people that actually got that birds and bees talk, and maybe they're just passing it along.
The people that I know that I learned from were hoes.
Oh, you call what you want, dude. But I'm just saying, it just you.
I would like to know how the birds and the bees talk goes with your parents. I just remember when my dad found out about me being active. Like, man, that was embarrassing.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, that was embarrassing because then you think you are clear, and then all of a sudden, like, bam, hey,
Yeah, I found this. Like, what are you doing?
surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, but I think as this new age of parent comes in, they know like I really do have to talk to my kid about these things before
Are you
it's
going to
too
be
late.
one of those parents? Are you going to have the birds and bees talk?
Yeah,
You are?
but because you have to have this open line of communication with your kids that they can ask any kind of question or they can, because with Kaden she's 11
Yeah. It's close to time to having that talk.
and she's already asking, "Can I shave this and this, this, and
Yeah,
this?"
I know we talked about that.
It's just you have to have that open line of communication where you can talk about things that they're going to start to wonder. Because I mean, I've already told her, I know you're going to wonder about things. I know you want to know about things.
So come to us and
So
ask
come to
us.
us because we've already been through it.
Yeah.
Instead
Instead of your
talking
friends who don't really know.
Yeah, and they're going to make something up like, yeah, this is what really happens. It's not what really happens.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely have to have that talk. So at what age are you going to have that talk with her?
Well, she actually just went through that, that video that you had to watch in like
At
fifth grade?
school?
She just did it last week.
So she didn't come home and ask any questions about it?
I mean, her and Kimberly have already talked about, periods and stuff like that and what it looks like and what can happen.
Yeah.
And the only thing she really has to do is like show her how to use these things.
But that's not the birds and the bees talk.
No, but I mean,
At what age do you do that?
probably 14.
You think 14?
13, 14.
I know people who was doing it at 14.
13. That's what I'm saying. 13, 14.
Yeah.
It's just that's the time where kids get really
Horny.
yeah.
I remember boy. Yeah.
And you start looking at your body differently. Things
Like,
things start growing, hair starts growing everywhere. You start smelling really funky.
Yeah, you get the must. Nah, you start getting musty around 8.
Yeah, but
8, 9,
no.
10.
No.
Sophia,
way.
if Sophia don't wear deodorant, Sophia's musty.
Well, I mean, it's different kids. It's just different things, but yeah, I think 13, 14 is where you really it starts hitting you hard on what's happening with my body and why am
I think
why
this
am
would
I
feel good.
why am I so interested into boys or girls now?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
I mean, at that point you're French kissing, dude.
You're dry humping. You hunching.
Yeah, you're
Or as we used to say, goosing.
you're I don't know. Well, are you living in the fucking 50s? Who the fuck says goosing?
When I was a kid, that's they goosing.
I ain't never heard that shit in my life.
Maybe that's just
The fuck you doing? Locking necks? Goosing?
No, maybe that's just South
I ain't
Dallas
never
thing.
heard
Like
that shit in my life.
I don't know. I know I wasn't the only person who's. I know Ryan and he said it all the time. Chastity said
I
it.
ain't never heard it.
Maybe it's a South Dallas thing. And then when I came to Mesquite, because I heard some people in Mesquite saying it.
Never heard it.
I'm almost certain I heard people in Mesquite saying it.
Never heard it.
Ooh, they goosing. Okay, well, hunching, whatever you want to call
I
it.
mean,
But yeah, at that age, yeah, you French kissing and doing things you shouldn't
touching
do.
butts and
God, it terrifies me. I don't want my kids to do none of that shit.
I already told Cadence when she starts getting to a certain age, I do not want to see your underwear. I don't want to see any of your dirty clothes. You get it, fold it, put it in your drawers.
Yeah, no.
Oh, especially with you're gonna have 3 girls.
I'm gonna need help, mental help.
Yeah, you're gonna have gray
Y'all
hair
see all
about
this gray?
3 years. Full gray hair.
Can
3
y'all see
years.
it? It's a lot of gray in there. I'm starting to become peppered.
So, yeah, dude. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Is just the new age of parents are really gonna have this. Hopefully, I mean,
More educated children.
more educated, and more of a good communication with your kid, and
Yeah,
they can
I'm
talk
gonna
to
definitely
you.
work on that. I want to make sure my kids know that they can talk to me about
Because
anything.
I mean, Did you really go to your parents and say, what's this, or
Nah, I was always too embarrassed to ask anything
embarrassed? Like, you're just gonna be made fun of, or
like that. I don't want you to look at me like I'm a weirdo.
or they're gonna say you don't need to know about that.
But I mean, surely they know. Like we had that back button on the remote saved to a Disney channel. We had it saved so that it left from HBO all of a sudden to channel 45 to
I don't
Disney.
know, dude. I don't know, cause
We weren't the only ones.
I think because our age is so in the middle of before electronics and when electronics happen, we know about these things.
Yeah,
but
'cause, like, now
our parents didn't really know what cell phones can do.
They had to know.
And
Well, no,
stuff like
our cell
that.
phones, we couldn't do that. We had a cap on the cell phone searches.
I'm talking about now.
Oh yeah, now, yeah, I'm terrified. I'm gonna have to somehow find a way to lock private browsing.
Oh, you can.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do that then.
You have the family thing where it has a time limit. It blocks her from things you can't look at.
Yeah. So see, that's what I have to do. It's just, oh man, all this stuff is terrifying. As a girl dad, it's terrifying. I pray that my girls just end up meeting great guys when they're older.
Yeah.
About 30. And they are able to avoid the whole boyfriend thing till they're about 30. And, we'll be good. And I don't have to kill nobody.
I mean,
'cause I will.
hopefully one of them will just Ogeen hyphen the other last name.
They got to. Sophia has to keep my name. Aubrey has to keep my name. Ave has to keep my name. They can hyphenate all they want to, but Ogeen needs to be in it, damn it.
I mean, unless you have a boy, then you're good to go. And that one's carrying on the Ogeen name.
Golly, man. I got to try again. But
I mean, let's wrap this up. These kids are getting restless. I think it's time for them to go.
Oh yeah. Somebody's over there crying. They ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
thank y'all.
Yeah, thank y'all. Click that subscribe button. Keep liking us.
Hit that subscribe. Hit that share. Let's go ahead and work our way. Get on the road to 75 subs.
Yeah, and we'll work on that video of us getting our nose waxed.
No. We're only doing that if y'all comment. 10 different people.
Oh yeah,
comment.
10. Yeah.
It's got to be 10 comments, and we'll do it.
Yeah.
Cause I'm about that action, boss. I'm about it. All right. So thank y'all.
Yeah, thank y'all. We'll see y'all next time. This is Real Life with Two Dads. I'm Tito.
I'm Mondo.
And we out.
Peace.